Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of Ark Survival Evolved. Now I said in the description that this is going to be a weekly stream, and that is not 100% true. I'm going to be streaming as much as I possibly can today in the first episode of Ark Survival, and we are going to be building, taming, exploring, all of that good stuff, and the episodes to follow I'll kind of continue on there with actual videos rather than live streams up until certain moments in the story. So for starters, Ark's story, it's not necessarily going to be explored in this live stream. But we will be doing all of the story stuff. We'll be searching for explorer notes. We'll be breeding to battle bosses. All of that stuff that kind of fits into the Ark name. And hopefully we won't be disconnecting or blue screening or, you know, all of that kind of crazy stuff there. But we will see what's going on with the very first episode of Ark Survival Evolved as soon as it actually loads up. We could be sitting here looking at a black screen for about 5 minutes. Maybe not. So use the default on the PlayStation right now. We're just gonna spawn wherever we spawn for the beginning, and we're gonna kind of make our way around the map. Alright, so, wow, I leveled up by just standing still. Cool. As you can see, my settings are a little bit out there, but they actually, a lot of it out there, it looks like. But it's actually going to help me in the long run here. So let's get some of these. I don't know why I have a door frame and no door, but or no foundations to attach it to, but I know I don't want to build right here. So I'm just gonna kind of pick grass. I'm gonna go smack a rock. I'm going to survive here for a little bit of time, but the area that I want to explore is actually way down there. So I'm gonna build a starter base. I'm gonna survive here for quite a while. Or I don't want to say quite a while. I'm not gonna survive here forever, obviously, but this isn't gonna be the location of my main base. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So let's finish crafting all of this stuff here. I don't want to be naked. And why not? Let's go ahead and throw our little pet, and we're gonna name him K. And K is going to be with us for a long time. So if you're, or hopefully he is. I'm gonna build a little something probably right here just because it's the most flat. There's a lot more potential for me to build up right there. Let's see. Oh, I need fiber. build 3 spears just in case. And that dodo is really starting to get annoying. On top of that, I'm starving, so you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Go ahead and throw that down. And you know what? Let's get another dodo. There's going to be quite a bit of things that I need to do. For starters, I mean, I guess I could level up, right? So let's put, I'm going to put 2 more points in health, 3 more points in health. That'll put me at 3. And that should be all that I need. So I am level 11 now. Do I want to... I know I'm doing this. Yes, I'll just start off with wood. I know, dude, you're hungry, and I'm gonna die, and... Okay, so that's about all I need. But I do have my fire going. So maybe I won't die. Oh, I should probably build a storage box too. Hello, put the foundations in the taskbar, dude. Come on, or in the hotbar. There we go. So let's build 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I really need. That's not gonna be... I'm not only gonna use 4 foundations for this little... I might even call it an outpost. For this outpost here. But that's really all I would need to survive. I still need quite a bit of wood though. That's a pretty hefty tree there. Put it out like that. You're not that hungry, dude. Thirsty, I think I can understand. Let's go get a drink before you start whining. There we go, author. So there's the foundations for my base. As you can see, I got a little front porch type thing going. I'm gonna build a bow and only get 2 arrows from it. That's you know what? Since I'm not really trying to do much in here but survive, right? That's my goal in this base, is just to kind of start up, get stuff that I'm gonna need later down the line. So I have enough room for a bed. I've got enough room for a couple forges, a smithy, that kind of thing. Which all of that good stuff will most likely be put... Yeah, there we go. Will most likely be put up in the base by the end of this stream. Seeing as we're only 11 minutes into it and I'm building my house already. Let's go grab a little bit more wood. And eventually we're going to have to go scavenge. I just would like to have... we won't have to go scavenge that much. But I would, as I was saying, I would like to at least have a place that I can run to if I need to before I go out and scavenge. And since this is an outpost, I'll most likely change the look of it before... Oh no. That's way too many walls. I'll most likely change the, yeah, the look of the house. It's gonna look much different, but I'm starting with a 2x3. As you can see, there's not very much space, but if I really wanted to, I can easily knock out the two foundation, or the two walls. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Two walls right there, and I'm gonna have a back door. So you can see I'm already manipulating this house, already adding stuff, thinking about what I want to put on the house and all of that good stuff. Can't do much, so I'm just gonna run around and I'm gonna grab as much fiber as possible. Oh, I found myself a good tree there. And we're gonna run back, we're gonna grab some water. I see that, I'm sorry, dude. Grab a couple stones while I'm here. course, we're gonna put a door there, and the rest is gonna go to ceilings. I need 4 more ceilings, and I actually have a shelter. So 2 more ceilings, and I will be done with my shelter. At least the basics of it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more wood while I'm out. Actually, you know what? Let's build another wall. So yeah, I definitely have more than enough room for a whole bunch of good stuff. And I have 24 level ups available. Let's check things out here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put my melee up to 350. There we go. So I'm already 35. There's something seriously wrong with how I'm playing. Gotta get that kind of stuff there. Crop plots for sure. Pillars. Did I get the fence foundation for sure? Railing, of course. Do I want? I mean, I'm eventually gonna get that anyways. This. Of course. Get that kind of stuff there. Yes. Gonna need that. Medium crop plot for sure. Fireplace will need. Behemoth, yes. Dang, I almost went through my entire... Cool, alright. So now what we can do after we eat here, of course, is we can kind of work on what's going on the outside here. Okay. So I'm gonna drop the stairs. Go ahead and do... Wow, that's not what not exactly what I wanted, but hey. There's enough room for another preserving bin? That's freaking great. Alright. So what do I need for this preserving bin? I need stone and wood. So, obviously, I'm not going to hit any of those stones over there. Oh, stone and wood. Actually, I think I'm going to get more than what I need. A lot more than what I need, because giant bee honey, no. For the most part, I'm just kind of, hopefully one of them. Rare mushroom, rare flower. That Spino is a little bit close. Hi, Ace. Or K. His name is K, not Ace. That Spino's close too. Jeez, there's 2 Spinos around me. I am so glad I am on the other side of the island. Is there a trike? Nope, there's a shark. I don't necessarily need to do anything with the shark. Nor do I really want to. So, I'm going to actually be building a couple forges. That way I can set up my metal stuff. Did I ever get the flint? Yes, I did. So I can do 2 forges. Oh, sure. Get all of that kind of stuff out of the way. And if you remember, I already built, oh look, there's a pig too. If you remember, I already built a stack of cabinets. So I'm just gonna kind of come over here, put some more things down in the base, and then I'll start my metal harvesting. But there's gonna be quite a bit of grinding to do in this part, so a lot of it is just kind of making sure you don't that's about as good as it's gonna go. A lot of this first episode is going to be pretty much setting up shop for the next few episodes, but I wanted to do a live stream because, I mean, why not, right? You're starting a brand new series, so do a live stream. Just kind of showing everything that you can do in Ark. That's a little bit far. I think 3 storage boxes. Yeah, 3 storage boxes are going to be okay for right there. Right next to them. I'll go ahead and I'll slap these guys down. Now you might be wondering, if you haven't played the game, you haven't really seen much of it, you might be wondering how I'm going to access those boxes. Or you might be, oh, damn it, you might know. I'm just reasoning, I guess I could say. So I'm gonna scoop that up. Hopefully that's enough. If not, that's perfect. That's perfect. Next thing that I'm going to set up in here is obviously going to be the bed, which the bed I'll just kind of set right here. Now it's probably gonna move, but right there is one of the better places for it for right now. Definitely can't forget a campfire, and now I gotta go get some more flint. There's for a saddle. I have a bola, and I mean I'm gonna be getting flint like crazy in the next few minutes. So as I said, I'm just kind of working on getting some pretty big things for my base setup here. I'm gonna do 3 of those. Don't need any more arrows. I will, however, need that. So the rest of my metal, the rest of my findings from this area right here, they're gonna go to me being able to make new, better tools. Alright, so it looks like I might be a little bit full. Almost completely full on my carry weight. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to kind of empty my stuff here. Do I want to put this? Let's put it over here. So that's... Dang it, is it sticking out? If it's sticking out, it's not going to work. Actually, no, it's not. Cool. So I've got quite a bit of things done here, and we're going to go ahead and we're just going to throw our mortar and pestle down. Actually, you know what? You can pick up a table and put the last 2 in here. Table right here up next to the 2, kind of like I did with the forges, and you can see clearly that they're not going through the wall. Back one's definitely not going through the wall. There's still a little tiny space. And 1, 2, 3. Now my guy is hungry. So another thing that I'm going to need to do is I'll go ahead and throw my campfire down in here, put a stack of thatch, put all of the meat that I can fit in there. Did not realize that I had that much. And we'll start cooking. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the narco berries that I can fit in there. Start my narcotics. Oh, look at that. I can get 20 narcotics right now, so that means all of my arrows I can turn into trank arrows. However, that's not what's gonna happen right now. So these 2. Oh, I guess I didn't unlock my... Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna put a stack of wood in each one of these with half a stack of metal, and by the time I come back to the base from grabbing, there was something that I needed to grab. Oh, maybe not. So the next engram I'm going to be getting is spark powder. So I have 500 health, 200 stamina. I'll go 250 on stamina. 400 that. And just keep on kind of building up. So spark powder is what I need. let's go ahead and get stimulant, cementing paste, obviously gunpowder. Just kind of move down the list. I'm gonna get a bookshelf. Wall torches would be kind of cool. I will need a water jar. Sword, scythe, yes. Those two for sure. I don't need a large crop plot. Pteranodon saddle, yes. Greenhouse. I will be using greenhouses later on. So, oh, and you know what? I should also... Where did it go? I'm also going to get a dire bear saddle. So, I mean, that's 100 cementing paste, 130 hide, or fiber, whatever, and then some hide as well. But this whole area right now, it's covered in metal rocks. So getting a lot of those things isn't necessarily going to be the most difficult. I already have 5 metal. So what do we do with this 5 metal? We're going to set up a smithy. We're going to put a pretty good looking chunk of a bookshelf right here next to the smithy. That way if I get an engram that I want to craft, I just kind of look over at the bookshelf, and then also I can transfer metal from the forge to... I only have 80 hide. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna build my pick. That's all I can build for right now. But what I'm gonna be able to do with it is I'm gonna be able to go get a lot more metal. So I can't do too much of that right now though. But I am going to be putting this kind of stuff in here. I'll even put 2 stacks of meat to turn into narcotics later. Spark powder, as I said, I'm gonna have to get a lot of that spark powder. And I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna make sure that the stuff that's burning in here is not thatch. And then I'm also going to restock my meat on both sides. Alright, we are going to take a quick break here, and I will be right back for a little bit more of the Ark Survival Evolved experience. I'm gonna go ahead and start down a couple pieces of meat. Once more, check on my forge, maybe, yeah. So I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna turn that off. And now I can actually get a crossbow. When I dump all this fiber in here, I can get a crossbow. And I can also get a hatchet. So, my crossbow, hatchet. I'm gonna switch that. Let's just go ahead and put these in here just in case. I built a bow, so let's go ahead and put the bow in there. And my character is going to be more of a crossbow pike type character. But I mean, as of now, I've got a lot more space to put more stuff. So let's get to grinding out some more metal. And pretty soon here, we're going to go get our first tame. There's a couple pigs over there. Great source of meat. And they're also... this is what I really actually need to kill. There we go, 168 chitin. As you can see, when I leveled up my melee so much, it almost made it so that I can one-shot pretty much anything. I'm kind of curious. There's another one. I do need to keep on killing these. No. That'll kill you, won't it? And just kind of getting everything that I can. There's another one. Okay. So I'm gonna go back home here. Probably starve a little bit on my way back because my character doesn't know how to just eat enough to make him full. My house really doesn't have that much character. That will most likely be changing pretty soon too, so I'm gonna... well, I don't know why I'm putting more wood in there. I don't really need more wood. What I need is more metal. This, yeah, I'm gonna stack up. I'm gonna... each time I come over here, I'm just gonna add a little bit more to the wood pile. Throw these couple things, all my chitin in here because I do need a lot of chitin. I've got more stone, more flint, and I can actually create, let's see here, I'm gonna put 100 more stone in there, and I'm gonna start just stuffing stone into the stone wood thatch. And that's gonna be for just now the end of the first day in game, and we've done quite a bit. So for the first 40-ish minutes, I know it took a couple seconds off, a couple minutes off, I guess I could say, but for the first 40 minutes, I've gotten quite a bit done. And the fight against that Spino is pretty much inevitable. Excuse me. When I shoot you, you die, please. What level is it? You're level 20. One shot, level 20. So I'm kind of excited to see what kind of fight I can get myself into with that Spino. I've got enough melee to hopefully take this Parasaur out pretty quick. Slow, I'm gonna hit it hard, and just gonna drop everything that we can in this guy's. There we go. As you can see, my taming settings are up a little bit. And, I mean, this is definitely going to make the experience go by faster for you guys. I'm not going to name him, her, because she's, oh god, that Spino's really close. Okay, it's not as close as I thought it was. Okay, come on. We're actually going to drop a saddle on her, and we're going to use her for our berry gathering. That Spino is still making me really nervous. Try to level up its health, or not its health, but its weight and melee. Weight and melee are the two important things on a Parasaur. And okay, so that one's obviously way over there. But as you can see, the amount of narco berries that I'm getting, I'm gonna be able to go to another island, another area. I'm gonna be able to knock out, hopefully knock out a Triceratops, male and a female. And maybe I'll even, you know, get another good tame for the beginning. So as I said, health and weight. Health, melee and weight, and just kind of like split the points up between the two. And later down the line, I'm gonna get, obviously I'm gonna get more dinos that can do more things, but for right now, what I've got is a Parasaur, and everything other than narco berries at this point need to get out of my inventory, or out of the dinosaur's inventory, because that's pretty much what she's going to be used for, is harvesting these narco berries early game. What do you want? Mejo berry. Level 20 female moss chops. Do I have a Mejo? No. Moss chops are really good as well because they can harvest both berries and fiber. But at the same time, I'm not really gonna need berries and fiber. So I'm gonna get me some meat, some hide, that kind of stuff. Smack it. So I've got quite a bit of hide, quite a bit of meat. And I've got a Parasaur that's sitting outside my base now. Go ahead and stop her. Grab these nargos off of her. Now what are we going to do with all these narcos? We're just going to stuff them in our mortar and pestle and walk away. make me 61 more narco berries easily. And then I'm going to take 2 stacks of spark powder. I'm going to throw 1 more stack of flint in there. Make another spark powder, and then I'm going to have all of my raw meat in one spot. Don't really need much of an irrigation system right now. That's really just for whenever I go into new areas. And one of the biggest reasons why I did not need a moss chops is mainly because I'm not really going to be having an issue with getting hide or fiber, excuse me. Sword, I don't have 50, but yeah, so I got my little fiber grabber thing, whatever you want to call it, sickle, scythe, and I'm actually going to be putting more into my smithy, because as soon as we get around to it, put that in there. As soon as I feel it's safe, which right now it's pretty safe to go to the other side, I'm gonna drop some more of these bad boys in there. I don't need all 43. I'm probably just gonna grab 22. I got 23 normal arrows. So take these trank darts, put them right here. Now you don't have to wait to put the trank arrows on a crossbow, and you also don't even have to. I thought that rock was moving. What the hell? But you also don't even have to knock out a triceratops with trank arrows. Actually, one of the best early game dinos. Oh, they are all over the place over here. No sir, no sir. One of the best early game dinos is definitely going to be triceratops. Anybody else? Is there another one? 16. I don't have... What do I not have? Fiber? Stone? Thatch? I'm looking for something for a pteranodon that's really... If I could pick 2 pteranodons up at this point, I would definitely pick 2 of them up. Male parasaur level 20, level 32 female. And everywhere that I'm exploring here is actually fairly safe. That's the only reason why I'm running so carelessly back and forth. There's, you know, there might be a dilo, there might be, like, that's a lystro. So there might be a dilo, there might be something like that, but I mean, for the most part, this is the starting island. This is the starting area. This is the easiest area in the game. So I'm not too worried about things that might come out after me. There's always that chance. But right now, look at that. Did he get stuck? You know what? I'm gonna just knock it out, because if I can find a male, if this one up here happens to be a male. What are you doing over here? He might need more than just one. But I mean, I've got myself to the point where I don't really need. I got tinto berries. I'll just eat these. That I don't really need anything. And I'm surprised because it's kind of early on. What level is this guy? 32. What level is this guy? If that's a female that's higher, I'm gonna say if that female is like 30-ish, I'm gonna tame it. If that's a 30-ish female. But it's not gonna land because I keep on chasing it. Come on. No? Whatever. I mean, I can... So that's much better. Now I got a level 20 that I can just kind of ride. Actually, 2 females is better than 1. So I need to work on gathering some more resources over here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm 7 off on stone. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm not 7 off on stone after that one, am I? In fact, I can make another one. So what I'm doing here is I'm making, I don't want to do that, is I'm making a fireplace, and then I'm also going to start building a, at least a small wall around. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to make a small wall. I'm going to be upgrading my base. Making it look really, really neat. So let me go off and... I've got that. I would need that. And then now I can make 3 more foundations. So by the time I get done here... in this general area, I should be just fine. Oh, I just need stone, so I shouldn't be running around smacking trees. If I'm moving through it, it's not very solid. So that's 6. Now I have my 9 foundations. I don't exactly think it's 9 foundations that I need, but I have 9 foundations. Did she get up? No, she didn't get up. She's already tamed. Well, I guess she kind of did get up. Come on, Pteranodon. Now, why would I tame 2 Pteranodons, male and a female? Well, actually, I'm not going to be really focused on using either of them. Not yet. As Pteranodons, the best thing that I can do with these Pteranodons, since I've got 3 females, or 2 females, excuse me, and a male, is I'm going to point them over there for right now. Go over there. Come on, you 2. For the only one that listens happens to be the male. Or the weaker of the 2 females, actually. Go in here and grab some more food. Did need 10. That actually looks decent, but what I'm gonna do now I'm going to take this back corner and I'm going to change it quite a bit. But open it up. Do I have enough to build 15 wooden foundations? I'm going to do 6. As you can see, I've already got my little thing in there. I'm at least gonna change these to blocks. Now keep in mind this whole thing is going to be made out of stone by the time I'm done with it. I really need a way to protect myself against, or to protect myself from this Spino here, so the first and most important thing is obviously going to be to get these fireplaces put down. Turn all three of them on mating and see what happens. No? They don't like me? Okay, so that's gonna have to be like that. Still have quite a bit of wood and stone to grab, but I'm not gonna be grabbing all that wood and stone for the end of for this episode at least. I'm gonna grab. So you know what? Let's start our upgrading, because I really don't, or at least finish. We can finish the base. Now you might be saying finish the base as in finish that little area that I've been working on, which is, I mean, yes and no. But I'm actually going to be doing a little bit more to it here now that I've got the pteranodons that I want. So what I'm gonna do a staircase, I should say, because the ladder would work really, really good, but it wouldn't look that good. And I mean, this base doesn't really look good right now. I know that. I mean, it's a starter base, so I could build 4 more foundations, but I need. I'm gonna do 3 more wooden foundations, do 3 more stairs, and I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna gather as much wood and thatch as possible. There's no telling when that Spino is gonna come back, or if I'll even have the dinos to fight it. So let me go ahead and head back here. But so far I've made a really good start in this solo series. Granted, I'm also getting quite a bit more XP than you would on official. How many foundations? I made 3 foundations. Okay, that's, so 1 right here, 2. Let's make 1 more foundation just to be safe. Let's make one more wall right here. 2 of those. Oh, I didn't realize that I had 3 walls. So since it only has to go up 2, it only has to go up 2. I mean, that's just it. But it's actually gonna go up a little bit more than that. Oh, I couldn't make this jump. What do I need? Wood. A lot of wood. So this episode's actually going to be... should be coming to an end on this episode pretty soon. I've just finished building my first... my house, or at least I've gotten to a really good point in building my house. But as soon as next episode begins, we're going to be working a little bit more on the breeding aspect. We're going to be working more on the taming aspect, so it should be quite a fun ride. And of course we're gonna actually, you know, turn our base into stone. This might actually be my full base, at least on this map. I don't know if it's gonna be my main base, I should say, but I think that this is going to be a really cool looking base actually once I get it done. So I look forward to seeing. Was that already 20 walls? I only need 2 more and then the rest are ceilings. That's crazy. What am I holding? I do have a lot of wood or a lot of stone. A lot of stone that I'm going to be putting in here, and I believe there's a lot more. There's not a lot more wood in there, but there's definitely some more. I don't really need more thatch. I need 2 walls, and the rest are going to be ceilings. So let me go ahead and put my last 2 walls up. I'm actually going to take this down. No, not yet. Because that will be the part of the base that's actually not going to be changing very much. I shouldn't need very much more fiber if I do at all. I'm just going to try to round out this base. And building a good, healthy amount of ceilings is going to help with that tremendously. Really like how this still looks like it's a starter base, but when you go onto the inside, you've got all of this. It's not necessarily stuff that isn't geared toward the starter for somebody that's just starting off, but it's not, definitely in no way is it beginner stuff. Oh no. Really? I need one more and I'm done with the whole thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab what I need to finish it completely. What do I need? Fiber. Let's grab our... Did not mean to level up that. We'll go ahead and grab our sickle here. Run back. To end this episode off, I'm going to be getting as many dinos as I can. Probably, well, I'll get an egg from each pteranodon. That's why I only built 5. There we go. So I have a lot of space here. Let's add... I don't need a wall, damn it. Should we put a door right there? I'll leave the door off right there for a minute. Let's just go ahead and chuck this thing full of wood. Thatch, stone. Quite a bit of narco berries. Flint. Spread it out. Make more drop some of this good stuff in there. Get that going. Drop maybe a couple more in there. And then the last thing, how's that look? Does that look good? No. Alright, so got a majority. I'm going to need a lot more. Well, you know, I can also take this and drop that in there. I don't need this. I don't need this. Don't need these three. Won't need those three. Put another little bit of Narcos in there. Add that to that. Okay. And we're gonna grab all that we can on this spoiled meat from here. Let's just go ahead and drop that. Fiber, I'm not going to drop. I don't need to be carrying food with me, not right now. That'll be for a later episode. So I'm just going to kind of round it out by stuffing this thing full of fiber and hide while taking that out. Why did I just drop my meat? So we got about 10 minutes left until I am deciding on cutting this episode out, or finishing off this episode, I should say. Let's go ahead and grab some stuff from here. I'm gonna grab, that should be enough, right? Oh yeah, that's enough for one. That's all I need is one saddle. And we're gonna go and... Which one is this? Is this guy? This is the male. So you... Actually, you need to be... You need to be right there. next episode, things are going to get a little bit more intense. No more boring run through no more boring building stuff. That spear looks really cool. The hatchet, it looks okay. But the spear I really like. But once they drop their offspring here, they're both about halfway through. I'm gonna pick up the eggs, put them in a bin, and that's gonna be the end of the episode. I know I said 10 minutes, but 10 minutes is actually quite a while in Ark time, it seems like. Especially when you're waiting on breeding and imprinting and all that good stuff. Go get some thatch, some more wood actually. Because in order to potentially get I think 2 trees is enough. But in order to potentially get something bigger to defend my base, I'm also going to need to get some I'm gonna need to build a trank rifle. Oh, did you just spawn another one? So let's turn him off breeding. There was actually something else that I would... Yes, there was. We've got 3 spots available. Take a look at the babies. I still have meat, right? No, I don't. Oh no. That's a female. Level 50 or 60 actually. So make sure that she's not following me. I'll go give her some food. Come on. Alright, and we're gonna call it right there with the birth of our first real bred pteranodon. Thank you guys for watching. The next stream will probably be closer towards the end of this quote-unquote season, so 10 episodes, each at about 30 minutes long. I'm hoping that I can get to the broodmother boss by then, but if I can't get to the broodmother boss within the first 10 episodes, then that last episode is going to be a stream until I can get, or, you know, a stream from getting the artifacts to collecting all the resources and all that kind of stuff to actually defeating the broodmother. So I'm actually looking forward to that. I've got a lot of taming to do, a lot of hunting. But again, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Ark Survival Evolved. My name is Arthur, and I'm out.